Harold McRae, would you please tell me what interested you about becoming certified and also what your professional background is?
Well, background, I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, licensed professional counselor, a master addiction therapist, and a couple other degrees. I heard about TAT through some of the other energy stuff I was looking up and was curious about it, primarily because you didn't have to relive or re-experience the trauma. And so I found you were doing a workshop 3 or 4 days later. So I took off and went to Boston and immediately was energetically were really attracted to you. And I was watching the technique, and we divided up and did it with each other, and I thought it was okay and didn't think a whole lot of it. And I got home and I found out you were doing some training, and I thought, do I want to go through all this? And then I thought about what I'd worked on in Boston, and it surprised me. I hadn't even thought about it since I left Boston, so I thought it was worthwhile. And so I wanted to get certified because you can download a free manual and you can learn the science of TAT. But the art of TAT, you really got to work and learn all the ins and outs. And so that's why I really, to make certain before I started using it in my practice, that I really knew what I was doing. And after that, I realized that a lot of people were interested, and I thought, well, I'd like to go ahead and be a trainer so that number one, it keeps me current. And the way your program is set up, you're constantly having forums, you're constantly having things for TAT pros and trainers, and so I'm always current with what's going on. And then I've got access to, if I've got questions or understandings, and with a lot of other programs, I don't have that kind of access. I mean, they just do a workshop and send you home and turn you loose. Mm-hmm. And I'm one of those people that want to be certified.
So how did you find the program? I mean, was the certification program itself useful for you in gaining understanding of how to really use TAT successfully?
Yes, very much so, because I had to do a lot of it I did a lot of it with myself, I did it with other people, and so it really helped me understand. A lot of times I got into stumbling blocks and I was thinking it didn't work. And part of the certification, I realized it always works. It just doesn't work like I thought it was going to work at times. And so it always works. And so it was well worth me getting certified. Mm-hmm. And what I was delighted about is you had a certification program, because in the mental health field, you know, when you do something, at least your colleagues want to know, well, you're certified to do this. And you had a program, so it was like, yeah, I'm certified to do this. And that was the main reason I really got involved, because you learn so much more going on to be a pro and a trainer than you would just learning the techniques through a book or a DVD.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And is there something that you would want to say to people who are considering becoming certified TAT professionals?
You know, without question, I would tell them, if you're really going to use it with other people, you need to get into the certification program and become certified. And particularly because you may run into something and all of a sudden you get struggling. And one thing the certification program does is like practicing the presence, that a lot of times people get into transference and countertransference, and then they get stuck and they're more upset than the client is. And practicing the presence teaches you to get out of that. And there's just valuable information that you're only going to get through certification.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Harold.
You're very welcome.
Pleasure talking to you.
I enjoyed talking with you.